All right, I'm going to see what I would record. What would I record if I recorded something? Yes, there I am now. So, sorry about the weird angle. Actually, I'm not sorry. It is what it is. I'm gonna get Saraswati in the picture. She and I are gonna talk. She and I are just gonna talk. So we're gonna sit like this. So what am I doing these days? You know, it's a funny question. Whenever people ask me, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing these days. I am studying a lot. I'm studying astrology. I am like so far in the deep end of the pool, it's ridiculous. I'm going to want to practice reading charts. So if you're interested, I'm doing it for free. You just have to ask me to be your interpreter. And it might be like weeks before I get back to you, because I'm going to really really try to integrate and process the charts that people voluntarily give me. And like Paul's already volunteered. I'm sure my friend Bill will volunteer. So there's two. I'm already busy. But if you're interested, you feel free to reach out. Anyway, I digress. So I'm doing that. I'm studying that. Oh, the noise. This is what else I'm doing. I'm paying attention to all of the construction happening around my house, which, it's just fascinating. We live in this really amazing 100-year-old house. It's a hot mess. It's small, but it's like amazing. It's like a hobbit hole, and we love it. And we've been here in this house for 23 years. And so during the pandemic, we made a lot of changes around here. We installed wallpaper, we painted, we cleaned, we ripped out cabinets, we demolished our backyard and put up a privacy fence. We built a outdoor living room, which is where the salons are. We did that during the pandemic so we could have an outdoor living space, because we love having people over. Anyway, it was just us, and the rest of the neighborhood was still kind of weird and crappy, and there was a laundromat, and 100-year-old houses they're not easy. And so anyway, a lot of shifts have happened, and next door changed hands, and I'm telling you, this dude is sparing no expense. There's a 2-story garage going up right there, where I'm oh my God. And then there's all kinds of activity going on on the other side of us. The laundromat across the street is now turning into a really cool pizza place with pink wine. I'm so excited. It's literally dream come true. And so all this vibrational change is happening 360 degrees around. Oh, they're redoing the whole intersection by my house. The whole intersection is being rejiggered. Okay, so this is I just on some level I'm is this emanating out of us? Are we causing all this? Because it's very disruptive and it's very loud, and there's just a lot going on at any given moment, kind of around my house. This we're surrounded by construction, and it's all good. It's good stuff, man. It's it's upgrades, it's new construction, it's cool neighbors. It's very exciting, actually. But it's very disruptive. And so, I'm at home a lot, studying things like astrology, studying all kinds of things. Oh my God. I'm just I'm always studying feng shui. I am always, there's a short list of things that I'm always sort of half-ass reading something about, or diving deep in, or just I'm relating to it. Feng Shui is one of them. Astrology, oh my God, I'm deep in the pool. So anyway, I'm studying things. Oh, I'm doing a lot of art. That's what's happening over here. This is my art table. And then I'll turn the camera around. This is my writing and desk table. And so they're back to back. And It's very nice, to have all my kind of creative projects be in one spot. It's really nice. So that's like what I'm doing around here. And, I'm just like deep cleaning things as I need to deep clean things, and gardening, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing lots of that. I'm also working for a couple of nonprofits, doing consulting work and like helping them plan things and fundraising events and database, blah, blah, blah. And, newsletters and, just things like that I can just sort of do in my sleep. So I'm helping a couple of different organizations work on things like this. And Paul's working at the theater. But the thing is, like, we were talking about it last night, and it's like our cost of living is really low right now because we don't have any debt at all. And we don't own our home, but we've been here for 23 years. You can do the math, like, our mortgage is not like a normal mortgage. It's a small mortgage. And so that's okay. That's like the good kind of debt, right? But we don't owe our money on our cars or anything like this. And so, the punchline is that our cost of living is really low. And so it's like, let's just like live really low to the ground right now, and just take care of ourselves. This morning we got up and we totally did yoga in the living room, and it's just like dream come true. But like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And it's like, this is like really it's dawning on me. It's like, what am I doing? I don't even know. Used to be that was such an easy thing to answer. I would say, oh, I have this job. And for a long time, I had a really big job here in this city. Really big job. And I liked it. I liked it fine. I just liked some of it more than others. And then there were big chunks of it that were just like soul sucking. I was like, I can't do this anymore. So it was really difficult to leave. It was really bittersweet to make the decision, but it just had to be done. The scales were tipped ever so slightly into suck, but to a degree that it was like I was about to get like sucked, you know what I mean? So I had to get out of there. Oh my God, I had to get out of there. And like, whew, I reflect back and I'm like, oh, thank God I left. I'm clutching my pearls. Thank God I left. And then on some level, I'm like, oh man, why did I leave? It was such a good job. On so many levels, it was such a good job. Anyway, but it's left me in this place where, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. But that's okay. Actually, I've been taking wild oat for this. Wild oat. Decide your path. So I'm like, that can't hurt, can it? Just put a little drop or two of that. So, maybe that'll help me. I don't know, but until then, like I'm on some kind of like coasty wave situation, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going. It's sort of like, which way is the wind gonna blow me? Or am I gonna sprout from where I am? You know what I mean? Like it's a really open-minded, open-ended on not just, my physical Taurus plane here, but also kind of like in all these ephemeral layers of myself. I'm not sure. So, I study myself by studying cool things that turn me on. I study myself by meditating every night. I study myself by doing yoga in the morning. I study myself by, these friendships that I have. Just such good friends and family, and I'm just so fortunate. And so, I do study myself, and and I wait for what's next. And I do have, just like so that it's like really clear, I do have this thing called Living Mandala Consulting. And it says optimize and harmonize your environment. And so what I do with Living Mandala Consulting is I do space organization. So any kind of organizing projects, closets, kitchens, bedrooms, like I just love getting all up in it and like making it nice. It's like just so much fun to me. And so, if it's really bad or if it's not that bad, like either way, like I'll come in, I'll do my thing, and like you'll just be like, oh God, this is so much better, to get around whatever, the cabinet or the closet or whatever it is. That's all. It's pretty straightforward. We don't talk about anything personal. We just get in there and do it. I'm a little bit ruthless, so but I'll help you make good decisions. I really will. So I do that, and then I also do feng shui consultations. And so, like I've been studying kind of on my own out of books and different resources for like, I don't know, 24 years, 23 years, a long time. And then I've taken classes on my journey, and I have recently completed like a course so that I can like ethically charge money. And so a lot of my research and training is like trial and error in my own home, and just like experimenting with different things that I've come across or that I've picked up along the way. And so I'm good. I'm pretty good. Like I'm not like the master, okay, but like I'm definitely like I will help you optimize your house from a energetic flow point of view. Definitely, I can do that. And then I also do what's called space clearing, and space clearing is I've been doing space clearing a very long time. You can ask my children. And basically it's like, it's not just like, sort of your average, smudging. Okay. It's like, it's a whole thing. And I have this really amazing bell. It's a clearing bell. I'll just ding it because it's really nice. I used to not care about the bell whenever I did my clearings. I did burn salt, I like smudge, there's all these different things. Break up the energy, anyway, it's awesome. And I used to just be like, yeah, and then ding a bell at the end. And it was like, oh, no. Don't just ding a bell at the end. You gotta have a good one. Isn't that nice? It's got gold in it. Yeah, it's a nice bell. So I do space clearings as well. And I find those to be really enjoyable because I've been doing it for so long, like the absurdity of it is just lost on me because it's such a practical and affirming practice. And it's just like scrubbing the toilet or like sweeping the back porch. It's just like this thing that you just like periodically, you just got to do it. And so we do it. So I do that. And livingmandalaconsulting.com. That is the website. And, you can just send me an email if it seems interesting, any of that. So that's what I'm also doing for money, is I have projects like that. And they're awesome. I love each and every person that trusts me to come in their home and work with them. It's a true joy. And it's my pleasure. So I'm glad to help. So if you're watching and you're one of those people, thank you, for helping me help you. And this is already 15 minutes almost, so I think I'm done rambling. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. May all beings be happy and free. May all beings be happy and free. May all beings be happy and free. May the world know peace. May it begin with me, with clarity, kindness, and courage. May it be so. Amen.